My name is Perry Babb. My wife Jackie and I are the founding pastors of Keystone Church and Ministries. We've been in State College for 35 plus years now. Began in campus ministry first at Penn State for 8 years, and out of founding that campus ministry, as students began to get married, stay around, have babies, we really were a church before we realized we were a congregation, but we formed a church and have been leading the church now since 1988. So what makes Key Church, and it's its culture. We define culture as what's commonplace and common knowledge within our church family. And our culture at Key Church is comprised of really three essential parts. That's covenant, that's the kind of relationship that we have with one another and toward God. It's a three-way thing. It's not just we like each other or want to be together that way, but we feel a connection with God to be together, a purpose for that. Second thing that makes up our culture, what's normal for us, is personal responsibility or personal discipleship. We practice that each person is responsible before God for their own spiritual maturity, growth, their own success. And as a church, we want to provide and model the tools for that success. And we do that through what we call 7 basic spiritual disciplines. These are 7 skills, 7 habits that when practiced by a body of believers individually, it affects the culture in a dramatic way. The level of maturity, the amount that can be accomplished dramatically goes up because of that individual responsibility. And the third part of that which makes up our culture is family. Fortunately, at this time in my life, and Pastor Jackie, this time in our lives, we're like grandparents to the church. And I don't say that lightly, and I say that with a great deal of joy. We have a great team of young pastors and leaders, and out of this culture of family and priority being on, we being a family together as a church, but also great marriages, great families, great kids that are raised. Those three main things what comprise our culture, what makes us who we are as Key Church.